Oh, okay. For God's sake, disclaimer: if you're gonna watch this show, go to the toilet first. It's nearly 5 hours long. Back in the day, Rumbles didn't even last 3 hours. We'd be lucky if we break 3 hours.
I know. I stayed up late to watch this one.
Man, I didn't get to bed until 11 o'clock that night.
And as well, they were sneaky this year. There was no WrestleMania sign.
Ah.
They just put it on one of the screens in the arena. And I have to say this as well. The one huge criticism: get Kevin Dunn off of production. Those horrible graphics were back.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Bloody hell.
Right, so let's kick off with the pre-show, which I didn't watch. I'm not sure how much of it you caught.
Yeah, we had it on in the background, but to be honest, we only really paid attention to the Cruiserweight title match, to be honest with you. We paid a tiny bit of attention to the US title match, and then when the ending came, we were like, what the fuck?
Oh, so they had 3 matches on the pre-show?
They did.
Okay.
Because there was a match that they announced on the night.
Right.
So, you had Bobby Roode and Chad Gable teaming up. And they were fighting the team of Scott Dawson and Rezar.
Hold on, man. Am I reading that right?
You are, because apparently Akam got injured. So apparently the creative department turned around and said, we've got a cunning plan, as Baldrick would say. They'd have 2 tag teams fighting together as a team. And the stipulation was, if Rezar and Scott Dawson picked up the victory, the Revival and AOP would receive a future title shot.
Ah, okay.
It wasn't great.
I'm shocked.
I think Gable picked up the victory for Rude and Gable with like that fluky roll-up thing that he does. So, yeah.
Still technically a mess then. Not surprising. Right, next one. Oh, yeah.
We got the United States title. Evil Shinsuke Nax defending his title against Rusev.
Yeah, see, I briefly saw the highlights of this on SmackDown. They showed some highlights of it.
Yeah. So I think Nakamura was about to do something or other. Oh, I think Rusev was about to hit Nakamura with a Machka kick, and for some unknown reason, Lana had got up on the ringside. And then when he went to hit Nakamura ducked and he barged into Lana, hurting her ankle in the process. Then Rusev was like, "You okay? What are you doing? Are you okay?" And then he just turned around and got Kinshasa.
Great, so the point of giving Rusev the US title was what exactly? And this is another criticism I have, them playing hot potato with titles.
Yeah.
But, whatever, okay. Last match of the pre-show, one you did pay attention.
Yeah. The fatal 4-way for the Cruiserweight title. Buddy Murphy facing off against Tozawa.
Uh-oh.
Hideo Itami.
He ain't dead.
He's left.
Uh-oh.
And Kalisto. I've got to say, I was fairly impressed with this match. All the wrestlers got their moments to shine in that. They all had their moments in that. And it was a really quick, hard-hitting match as well. But you had a couple of close calls, and you couldn't help but think, yeah, Murphy's retaining this one.
That was exactly my prediction. 'Cause if you've heard me in the past, you know I have a massive dislike of Buddy Murphy.
He's a lucky SOB as well.
Yeah. That's not the reason I dislike him, but... small percentage.
But no, but then we were discussing this whilst watching it. There hasn't been a single, except for maybe Enzo, I can't remember how long he had the bloody title for. Ever since they've introduced it, I think it was something stupid like the shortest title reign of a cruiserweight champion has been 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, that's been the shortest.
Nah.
Well, I mean, Buddy Murphy's on 4 months, I think, at the minute.
No, I don't think TJP held it that long.
Yeah, we all tend to forget TJP ever had that title.
I don't think Kendrick held it that long either.
Oh, crap, I forgot about Kendrick. But yeah, like in general, the ones that you remember, the shortest one has been like 6 months. I mean, Bloom Neville had it for
Yeah.
Christ knows how long.
Must have been about 9 months.
Like Cedric Alexander had it for way too long.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, in the end, the part that I did see on the highlights, which I knew was going to happen because, you know, dislike Buddy Murphy and all that.
He picked up the win.
Yeah. With his horribly named finisher, Murphy's Law. You ain't Robocop.
Right. So, moving on to the main show now. I liked this call. We opened up with Asuka versus the man, Becky Lynch.
Oh, good God.
What were your thoughts?
You know what? I actually really enjoyed this one.
It was good.
Because there were a lot of counters. It was fair. It was fast paced. They were both going for submissions.
We even had a moment where Asuka put in the disarmer and Becky come back with the Asuka lock.
Yeah. This was good.
It was.
And I was actually pretty surprised by the way it finished. Not shocked, but surprised.
Yeah, although we were thinking, you know, events that were potentially going to happen later on in the night, you know, they'd have to do it in a way where it would seem okay. Things then happened later on in the show. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think how to describe it. Like, Asuka had Becky and saw, like, pretty much like a reverse of, like, Austin Aries' submission finish.
Yeah. Yeah, because she sort of flipped over.
And she, like, had her in a chokehold as she was, like, bridged over the other side of her. It's a move I don't think we've ever seen before, really.
No, it's been a while.
And, surprisingly, Becky tapped out to it.
Yeah, I mean, I knew she was going to lose. I didn't think she tapped. I thought there'd be some interference from Rousey. And it would be, like, you know, like a dirty win. But, no. I think even the crowd was shocked at this one. It went a little bit quiet.
Yeah, it did. So, moving on. We're sticking with the blue brand.
Yeah.
And it's time for the SmackDown Tag Title. Go on. Get out of the way. Get out of your system.
Your favourite tag team, The Bar. Facing the apparent greatest tag team in the world.
Hey man, don't you be messing with Ms. Mac.
Oh God. Those awful jerseys.
Well, to be fair though, The Miz had Mac Miz on his, and then Shane McMahon just came out in his usual jersey.
Shane O'Mac. So as soon as they came out and I saw Miz's dad sitting in the front row, I was like, oh God. Well, I mean, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it after that.
No, admittedly, even before they showed the whole, Miz dad in the crowd night, I was like, they're going over anyway.
I mean, yeah, it was okay, but same problem I have. Miz, he's not really suited to a face role. It's weird to see him slapping people's hands.
Yeah.
I mean, the match was okay. Shane was his usual hyper self.
He's got to work on them punches still.
Yeah. And he did a DDT on Sheamus, which I don't think was completely executed properly, let's say.
No, and then, then of course we had the diving elbow drop to the announcer table.
Yeah.
And then, I think, did he go for the coast to coast, but he missed it or something?
Yeah, he did. I think Cesaro pulled him out the way, or he caught him with a clothesline.
Yeah. I will give the man kudos for the finish, though. So, if you haven't already picked up the hint, we've got no tag team champions on the blue brand.
Yeah, Sheamus messed up, bro kicked Cesaro accidentally.
Yeah. And then I think Miz took out Sheamus. And then much to everyone's shock, Shane McMahon went for a shooting star press.
Yeah, it looked pretty good too.
I did crack the joke afterwards. Oh, he does it better than Brock.
Oh. To be fair, Brock only ever attempted it one time.
And that was one enough.
And apparently, earlier in the night, he had attempted it like 20 times and hit it properly. Like 20 times.
Wow. That's crazy.
And then he goes to do it in the main event and just fudges it completely. So no, the tag title reign, which I completely didn't care about, is now a thing. Shane and Miz are tag champions.
And what else were they to do other than go and celebrate with the Miz's dad?
Great. Miz has won tag titles before. Why is he only proud of him now?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Surely, the first one with John Morrison would have been a bit more. But yeah, well, whatever. Okay, let's move on.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, old school man, Liam Lynch.
Yeah.
We're going over to the red brand.
Long last.
Got Ronda Rousey defending against Sasha Banks. My only problem with this match was it was too predictable.
Yeah, it was very predictable.
Like who was inevitably gonna win the outcome of this?
There was zero chance in my head. I was like, there is no way Sasha is winning this at all.
No.
Even when she had her in the bank statement and the fans were chanting tap, I was like, she's getting out of this.
Yeah, I'll give her a G's though. Ronda impressed me in this match.
Yeah, it was a decent match. You can't argue with that.
Yeah.
But I think they put themselves in a corner where there was only one way it was going to win.
Yeah.
As soon as she slapped on that armbar.
I'll give her a G's though. I did like the move. Like when Sasha undid the straps on her arm, when she had Ronda in the bank statement, then she used the arm straps as leverage to pull Ronda back.
Yeah.
No, you're forgetting, man. That wasn't the finish though.
Oh no.
Because she got out of the armbar and then Ronda got her up and done that swinging.
Yep, the swinging Samoan drop, which has now been called Piper's Pit.
Oh.
And no, I'm not joking.
Really?
That's its official name now.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, she won with Piper's Pit.
Shocking.
Hmm.
Then I think, didn't she try shaking her hand, but Sasha blew her off?
No, they did shake hands, but then Ronda did the whole gracious thing, holding the rope for her to get out of the ring and that and everything. And then so everyone, including us, saw that going, right, what's happening? She's going to attack her or something. She's going to turn heel. And then Sasha started to walk back to the ring. The ring. She did the unspeakable thing. She chucked up the four fingers.
Oh god.
We all know what that was hinting at.
Still gonna be a while yet.
Yeah, it is. And then she just inevitably walked off.
So yeah, there you go. Still your women's champ. Right. Now the first of our 2 Royal Rumble matches.
Yes.
The Women's Rumble. Now, we're not going to go through every single person on the roster.
No. But we'll run through some of the highlights. So
Yeah.
first 2 entrants was Lacey Evans and Natalia. So let's go through some of the highlights. On number 8, we had one of the free agents, Nikki Cross, who weirdly was eliminated by the Iconics. She was the 3rd elimination in that match.
I'm trying to think. Who was it who was hiding out? It was one of the Iconics was hiding outside the ring.
No. The one you're thinking of, we'll get to that in a minute, because that was pure genius. So then one of the others was, we had Zia Lee, first ever Chinese female wrestler to be on a pay-per-view.
Oh. Is that Carl Anderson's wife?
Oh.
Oh.
His wife isn't even a wrestler.
Oh, that's disappointing.
She's from Vietnam.
Ooh. But he says hot Asian wife.
Vietnam's in Asia.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even take geography. Well, what do I know?
Terrible. So, and then we had Kairi Sane enter the Rumble as well. Oh, you loved this one when this one happened. We had Maria Kanellis enter the Rumble.
God, as soon as that song hit, I was like, oh, get rid of her, please.
So, and then we had Casey Catanzaro enter the Rumble.
She did impress me.
Yes. Yeah, she was good.
She nearly got eliminated. She did that thing where she jumped, caught the corner post, and then sort of flipped herself back up.
Yeah, then she did like the handstand walk. Then she wrapped her legs round one of the ring posts, pulled herself back up the ring post, and then got back in the ring.
Yeah.
Well, as we noted as well, one of the early eliminations as well. So Naomi had a Kofi moment as well.
Oh, yeah. She walked along the barrier.
Yeah, and then she jumped onto the steps.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
At this point, though, it should be noted, Naomi had not long eliminated Mandy Rose, much to Corey's annoyance.
Yeah, he was not happy.
Renee sort of picked up on it and said, do you two want to get a room or something, or do you want to shut up going on about her all the time?
He's a married man.
So then,
in trouble for that.
As Naomi jumped back onto the steel steps, Mandy Rose came behind her, swept her feet from from underneath her, and she hit her head on them steel steps.
Ow, sneaky.
Yes, and then our next surprise entrant was Io Shirai. Finalist in the Mae Young Classic.
I've never actually finished that Mae Young Classic.
So then, shockingly, the very next entrant was someone from NXT UK. It was the former women's champion, Rhea Ripley.
That is a surprise.
So, at number 28, we had Lana come out.
Yeah.
But you could still see she was suffering the effects of that fall.
It was a devastating injury.
From Rusev and Nakamura's match. She tried walking down to the ring. She got about a quarter of the way by the time the next entrant had been announced. And it was Nia Jax.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, she beat her up, didn't she, on the way down to the ring?
Yeah, I think she did a knee drop onto part of the barrier. So then Nia got in the ring and Lana was down on the floor crying and weeping and that. And then we had the one number that we knew was coming. Carmella was number 30. So then I think went on for about a minute or so. All of a sudden you had a big ruckus coming from the crowd and they were going mental and that. We saw a half getting excited. He said, what do you think it is? He said, what do you think it is? And he turned around to Lana and out of nowhere, the man, Becky Lynch, appeared. And she got into a heated argument with Finlay.
Oh, it had to be Finlay, didn't it?
Yeah.
Fellow Irishman.
Yeah, and she was like, she can't compete. I want in this match. And then, no, you can't do it. You can't do it. And she kept on making an argument and he was like,
yeah, just stood out the way.
go on in.
And then, right, at this point, WWE had to remind us that Finlay is a WWE official and he's allowed to make that decision.
Oh. She was clearing that one up.
Not the only thing Maggle did right there, no? So, overall, this was definitely better than last year's Women's Rumble.
And before we go any further, the spot you were describing earlier on in the Rumble, it was Zelina Vega. She got taken out at some point and she rolled under the bottom rope. And she's like, yeah, what's on it? I'm going to hide.
Oh yeah, it's like every back and forth you see the apron come up and she'd look about.
Yeah. Unfortunately, at one point, she did one too many. And then the crowd was sort of going crazy and that, making a noise and that. Zelina Vega looked around to the other side, to the left of her. It was a little bastard.
Oh God, he's back.
Hornswoggle. And then Zelina Vega was freaking out. She ran up on the announcers' tables, then ran back in the ring. And then, I'm trying to remember who it was. Oh, Rhea Ripley then took her out and eliminated her. And then Hornswoggle chased Zelina Vega back to the backstage area.
Well, she's about as tall as he is.
Well, you don't want to be messing with that, man.
No.
You're going to have to answer the black.
Yeah. That's a difficult one. Black's her current partner. Austin Aries is her former.
Ooh.
Ugh. No, I like the fact that this Rumble wasn't filled with legends and surprises.
No.
Mostly NXT people.
It was good. It was good. Most definitely.
I mean, it was booked. It was paced well. But let's get to the ending.
So, our final four were Bayley, Becky Lynch, Nia, and Charlotte Flair. Now, straight away, we all said, alright, Bayley's going to be the first one to go. So, inevitably, Bayley was.
Bye-bye, Bayley.
And then we saw, right, okay, is either going to be Nia or Charlotte who's going next.
My money was on Nia. Hey, I said Charlotte and Becky would be the final two.
They were the final two.
Yeah.
I think, was it Becky who got... Yeah, it was Becky who
Yeah,
got rid
she
of Nia.
pulled her over the top rope, did the whole Benoit thing.
That's right, yeah. So then, as Becky was getting back into the ring, Nia took Becky out, pushed her off of the steel steps, landing awkwardly on that knee.
See, this is the one criticism I have of this match. As soon as she hit that knee on the steps and it was like, oh, Becky's injured, she's going to struggle to compete in that match, I turned around and I said, yep, she's winning this thing.
And did you notice how very quickly Charlotte turned heel?
Yeah.
She was doing the whole cocky, arrogant, I've won this, get up, go back, I've won this. To be honest, I don't care for Charlotte Flair either, if I'm being honest.
I noticed it, but I was fine with it, because she doesn't make a good baby face, so I think it's a long time coming. When Becky was like, yeah, I got this, I can do this, she hobbled in the ring on one leg.
Yep.
It didn't go too much longer after that.
No, I called it. I think you may have called it.
Well, I said it was going to be a double win, but...
Oh, yeah, that was right, yeah. No. The man won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, surprisingly, it was with a punch. He punched her off.
Yeah, a bit of a sucker punch. Then Charlotte Flair slowly,
very slowly,
rolled off the apron.
She had been in the Rumble for a long time.
So yeah, that was that one. So and then we saw it, right, what's the match is going to be next? Because we were sort of like, depending on where Lesnar thing comes, that may or may not give away who's winning.
No, I knew Lesnar would be the one before the Rumble.
Oh. Firstly, WWE Championship match. The new Daniel Bryan versus the real AJ Styles.
The real, he's no different. It's the same man.
Oh no, it's not as if we had like a fake Diesel running around or anything.
Right, I gotta say this. In no way was this a bad match. I mean, it was technically sound, it was solid, but the crowd were dead, man. I mean, there was no excitement for this match at all.
This is what we said straight away. Because I was watching it with the guys from Ring the Bell. We were saying AJ and Daniel Bryan should have been the second or third match on the card.
Yeah.
And they should have put the tag title match in this spot. Yeah. After the Rumble, like you said, the crowd were just completely dead. They just weren't interested.
No, there was just no excitement here at all. Not a lot they were doing was getting much from the crowd.
Right.
It's like, I liked it. Technically, it was solid.
Yeah.
There wasn't a misplaced move or a bad move between them.
That was a really good fight. I'll give old Mike his dues here. Mikey Oda. He knows how to take a bump.
Yeah.
So, Daniel Bryan went to go for an enziguri on AJ. AJ ducked, took out the ref. And it was like, right, okay, what's going to play out here?
Yeah, I was thinking low blow, maybe.
Yeah. Thinking along the same lines as well. But no, to our shock, Daniel Bryan had hired some help.
Yes.
Very shocking help at the same time.
Eric Rowe. He came out and I was like, why? Just why? Well, what does he have to do with anything?
Well, people are making links straight away. Is Daniel reforming the Wyatt family?
It's going to be a bit difficult to do.
But not impossible.
And, yeah, Rowan chokeslammed AJ.
Yeah. When Bryan got the cover on AJ, he won.
Yeah, I mean, has anyone ever been pinned with a chokeslam? Probably not in a fair few years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Not even Big Show uses that as his finisher anymore. In fact, I don't think anyone uses it as a finish.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan still WWE champion.
Yeah, great.
So next,
Okay.
we got the Universal title match. Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. Now, immediately, I was focused on the entrances because I was like, if it's Demon Finn Balor, we got a shot. I said this on the prediction thing. If it's normal Finn Balor, nah, ain't happening. So when he came out, normal Finn Balor with the jacket, I was like, okay. Right, know where this is going.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it now, it didn't even go 10 minutes.
No, although to be fair, when I was watching it live, it didn't seem that short, if you know what I mean. And at the same time as well, I have to plead this with our wonderful creative department. And we were all in agreement when we were watching it live. We need to see more small guys fight Brock. When Brock's fighting a small guy, his matches are fantastic.
Yeah.
This match was really good.
Yeah, it could have gone on longer.
Yeah.
I mean, when Finn drove him into that announce table in the corner.
Yeah, twice.
And you were like, oh, okay, yeah, Brock's had the I don't even know how you say it. Diverticulitis?
Yes, yeah, that was it.
They were like, okay, they're playing it in, the abdomen injury. Makes sense. And that's when he got most of his offense in.
Yeah, and it did affect him. For a small, tiny second of, so they're going, when he hit your favourite move from the top rope, the coup de grace.
Yeah, fair play to Brock, he took it.
Oh, yeah, he took it all right.
Even with his abdomen.
Yeah. Then in shocking circumstances, Brock then kicked out.
Yeah.
And he immediately put in a submission on Finn.
Yeah, the one we forgot about. He hasn't done this in a while.
No.
The Kimura. When I saw this, I was like, yeah, he does have that submission.
Yeah, they like people. Brock was having his crazy deranged face on.
Yeah.
As if he was going to kill a man.
I was worried. I was like, God damn, you better tap, otherwise he will break your arm.
I'll give his dues. I think Finn was in it for about a minute and a half.
But he couldn't get out of it, though.
Right, and in the end, Finn did end up tapping.
But I no mean a bad showing by Finn. I mean, he brought it.
No, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think they need to do more of these style matches with Brock. Brings out the better work in him.
It's been the case for years, though. I mean, you think even in his first run, his best matches were Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, Benoit.
Yeah. Better not mention that name too much.
And his worst matches in his first one was Big Show and...
Yeah. And then if you think even more recently, you had good matches with AJ, Bryan. Oh.
And his ones with Strowman haven't really been all that great.
No, they haven't.
Or Joe.
Try to forget about that match with Joe.
Yeah, it wasn't a great match.
No.
So, the main event. Men's Royal Rumble.
Oh, yes. So, as we noted, how long did this opening 2 entrants go on for?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Jesus Christ. So, number 1 in the Rumble was none other than Elias.
Yeah.
And he had a song for everyone.
Oh, God.
Then he was interrupted with someone who we most definitely didn't expect to see coming.
Nah, this one did shock me.
Well, there was a few comments as he was coming down to the ring. Get him a shirt.
Yeah.
So, shockingly, number 2 entering the Rumble was Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, they were toying with the idea of doing a duet.
Yeah, well, Elias was there going, I'm interrupted nearly every single time I go to a song. But he's like, but this time it's different. You can bring something to the table. Yeah, and then like you say, they toyed with him. In the end, Elias turned his back on Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Hit him over the back with that guitar. And then I think he just chucked him out of the ring. So, again, we won't go through all the entrants, but we'll name a few selects. So, number 4. It's quite rumoured, but we wasn't sure. We had Kurt Angle.
Oh, Angle's in the rub.
Yeah. Oh, then number 6. We had Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Then we got a note, number 11, Titus Worldwide coming.
I was like, oh, is he going to slip?
Yeah, he was running towards, and then even the crowd, they go, oh. They got right near boat. No. Whoa.
Yeah, he slowed it down.
But then he noticed Kurt Hawkins was hiding underneath the ring.
He was.
So he climbed in after him. Oh dear. So yeah. Although, and then when they both got in the ring, Curtis Axel got an elimination.
Curtis Axel?
Curtis Axel?
He's in this thing?
Kurt Hawkins. Sorry. He eliminated Titus Worldwide.
Wow, that's not a great elimination, is it?
Well, they were saying though, technically is the streak over?
No.
He eliminated someone.
Because he didn't win the match. Because he was immediately eliminated by Samoa Joe.
Oh boy. So.
Oh yeah, you had your Kofi moment.
Yeah. Oh, he had 2 moments, actually.
He survived 2 eliminations.
So there was one where he basically jumped on Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
And then he sprung back into the ring and then he got eliminated shortly afterwards.
Oh yeah, that was McIntyre. Eliminated both of them.
So, speaking of him, so you're all wondering who got the jobber entry. And they come at number 15. I completely forgot about this guy, to be honest with you. It was No Way Jose.
Technically, there were 2 jobber eliminations, but
true.
This one was the first.
Yeah. No Way Jose got in the ring and immediately got eliminated by Samoa Joe.
Was it Samoa Joe?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
So, and then...
Yeah, but I like this, because then he started dancing his way back up the ramp. And he was greeted by a very angry Scotsman.
Yeah. Who then proceeded to headbutt him.
And then he beat up most of the conga line. I was like, oh man, party's over.
Yeah. Oh man. And then we got a big shock at number 18. We had the United Kingdom champion, Pete Dunne.
He didn't have his belt though.
No.
Disappointed.
But then again, neither did Rhea Ripley. Oh no, of course she went off. Yeah. But yeah, Vince probably got a thing against the UK titles.
But again, I don't think anyone came out with their belts. Lashley didn't come out with the Intercontinental.
No one cares about Lashley, that's why.
No, and it won't shock you to know that Lashley lasted all of that 12 seconds.
Yeah, he got eliminated by Rollins.
Like, it was immediately, he got in the ring and then they chucked him back in.
So and then, the number I picked, we had another shock at 21. We had Aleister Black.
Oh, God.
So yeah, then...
Oh, and I should quickly mention my number. I picked 23.
Baron Corbin.
And then when you said it was Baron Corbin, I was like, oh, well, I haven't won it this year.
He didn't last too long.
No, he didn't. Was it Strowman that eliminated him?
Yep. So then, right, I'm going on record right here, right now. One of the 2 surprise entrants left, right? I am never, ever, ever listening to another rumour about this guy going on a friggin' hiatus or his contract being up and everything. Even when he leaves the company, I'm not going to believe it.
You shouldn't.
So at number 28, we got a swerve right here. And we had Dolph Ziggler enter the Rumble.
He's never leaving the company.
And he actually got a bit of a pop when he came out.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So, and then let's move on to the moment we all called number 30, R-Truth. He come out, and we all said all along from the get-go, he's getting taken out by someone.
But by who?
Well, that was the shocking part. He got taken out by Nia Jax.
Oh, God. Yeah, so I'm immediately thinking, is she going to be in the men's rumble?
Well, she did. And she got an elimination pretty soon after.
Yeah.
She defeated Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, this is the problem I have. Nia's what, about 300 pounds?
Yeah,
Big girl.
I think she might be around, about 280, 300, something like that.
And she's there picking up Mustafa Ali, and everyone's going, oh, look at the feat of strength. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's like when you used to have bloody Cole on SmackDown. Oh my God, look how the Big Show's lifting up Rey Mysterio like this. Because the dude's like 300 pounds heavier than him.
Yeah, this is probably the only time I've ever cheered Randy Orton in the last 10 years.
Oh yeah, bloody hell.
He dropped Nia with an RKO.
Oh. And then him and Rey Mysterio eliminated Nia Jax.
Hey.
Although I think they technically gave it to Rey.
Okay.
Yeah. So, final four in the Rumble was Dolph, Braun,
Seth.
and Andrade.
Oh, Andrade.
You forget all the CNL mess, it's just Andrade.
That sucks.
So, don't shock you, Andrade was next to go. Got eliminated by Braun. And then Dolph got eliminated by Braun as well. It has to be said, overall, as we were getting to the penultimate ending of the Men's Royal Rumble, it just seemed a bit flat.
A little bit.
As if it was like missing something. And then you saw like, yeah, we were all calling Seth was going to get right to the end, but, what's he actually really done in the whole Rumble? He had a couple of eliminations, but not really anything noteworthy.
Well, you got to remember, he got taken out by Lashley immediately after he eliminated Lashley.
Idiot.
Lashley put him through the announce table, and he must have spent about 15 minutes outside the ring.
Although, admittedly, Lashley technically eliminated himself because he just charged at Seth, and then Seth just ducked. And then he just fell over the top rope.
So, Seth and Braun were fighting on the hardest part of the ring. They had both gone over the top rope. You were thinking, right, one's going down here. I'm trying to remember how this happened. I think Strowman tried charging and charged into the ring post.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And then Seth hit him with the kick to the gut.
Yep. And then we had the curb stomp onto the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, that was it. Strowman's gone.
Yeah. So, called both Rumble winners. So, Seth Rollins is going to WrestleMania.
Yeah. I say, we didn't get a lot from Ambrose in this match either. Didn't really do anything of note. Like you say, the thing that was missing, there was no real story behind this Rumble.
No. And it's like when we was talking as well, even before the event even started, you saw like, apart from Seth, who is there really who would be like considered as a legitimate contender for the Rumble win?
Could have been McIntyre. I wouldn't have been surprised if he had won.
Yeah, well, pretty much McIntyre was the only other person you could make like an argument for.
But no, that was it. Overall, I think I liked both of these Rumbles a lot better than I did last year's ones.
Oh yeah, this event was a hell of a lot better. it was just a couple of minor things, really. A couple of booking issues / placement on the card. And the women's Rumble was better than the men's Rumble.
I don't know. I would have still leaned towards the men's. I think the women's was probably booked better. I think the men's had more moments in it.
Okay.
That's just my opinion, anyway. But no, definitely an improvement on last year's one.
Most definitely.
We hadn't had Michelle McCool eliminating like 6 people.
Jesus Christ.
So, if you've managed to get to the end of this video, we applaud you. Like, Christ, that was a long 46 minutes. But immediately better than the 5 hours that it takes getting towards the end of this pay-per-view.
Yes.
So, as always, folks, from your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin?
and the one and only Sam H, we'll see you again for the next one.
He's going to media.